Hello everybody and welcome back to our very toxic and very brutal little world here in Rimworld, where we are going to try our best to roof this area off today. Try and make everything indoors as much as we can and just generally try and survive. Luckily we have quite a lot of metal, which is a really good boon. It means we can construct a lot of things and make things good. We're going to start off with this little farm here. We only have enough 3,600 and each one of these takes 1,600, so it's 3,200. We have about 400 watts spare on that geotherm. So what we're going to need to do, I think, is to keep building until we can get to different geotherms. But we don't have any other geotherms in this particular area. I don't believe that there are no other geotherms on the map. So I think we need to keep going. I think that's silver there. That's gold. Nice. Can maybe get to that from the other side. So lots of mining is going to need to be done. Lots of building walls. Lots of using the stone and using the metal that we mine out to build things. I'll probably smooth the floor in a couple of places. Easier than using resources. Deconstruct these walls as well. There. So yeah, we're going to smooth the floor out in a few of these rooms. That, unfortunately, I don't think I can do much about the fact that we've already got tiles on the floor. So they're going to have some random stripe of tiles and then no, actually we'll build a wall there. That's what will happen. So that'll be fine. Okay, let's go. Let's see what they do. I'm hoping I can tell them to prioritise now. The ones that have less toxic build-up would be the best ones to be building this ceiling. There's no roof areas, it's just build roof areas. Okay. But for some reason I can't tell Elfzoon to... I don't know if Elfzoon maybe isn't a constructor. Let's just see. Elfzoon is a maths professor. But Elfzoon can do constructing, so he will be doing constructing. I think we need to give these people new names. So I'm thinking, are these all guys? They're all guys, aren't they? Like most of them. Male, male, male. Right, Lee's a female. Female. Benway's a female. Oh, actually, no. We have 2 guys and 3 girls. Okay. So you're gonna want a Cathra. We always have a Cathra. Cathra. We're gonna probably want a Nia. Gonna probably want a... There's female, female, female. We could have a Catalina. I think I've seen Catalina around recently. Ah. I remember how to spell it. Catalina. No, it's not like that. Cat. Okay, you're cat. Right, there we go. And when I work out the rest of the spelling, I'll add the rest in. Let's have... Now this is the only Rimworld I've got going at the moment now. This is quite good. We're going to have a Marrow. And we'll have a... Why don't we have an elf wine? We haven't had an elf wine in a while. Yeah, I'm sure we'll have other people. Sorry, Nia, for being the person who's already got a carcinoma. Must be annoying. So they're quite happy in their little place. I don't know how much a light would cost for them. I don't want to take away from their food growing, but they don't have any wood to make torches. So we have to have proper lights. Standing lamp. How much power do you take, though? Doesn't say. Info on it. The work to make. No, it doesn't say. Pretty sure I could put a light in there, though, and it wouldn't be too bad. What I'm going to probably need to do then is to have an outdoor area with wind turbines and things like that. And I don't really like doing that as much in this sort of map. I would prefer to have indoor electric structures. But you can't have it all. At least we've got one. So at least we've got the... And I'll probably just keep that connected up to the food, you know, because the food is important. Really important. Okay, let's let them do their thing. They're all sleeping at the moment. The food is down to 15 packaged meals. I want to see the roof on there before I allow them to sow. There's an eclipse. I don't even care. Elfzoon is Sage's brother. That's pretty cool. So that'd be... is that elf wine? Sage's brother. So that would be... I'm sure it tells you somewhere. Where does it tell you? So they're not very happy with the beauty of the base. I would like really to get an artist's table up and running as soon as I can. Need a meal source, tattered apparel, making them sad, low food. Is this indoors yet? Please be in... It's indoors! It's indoors! Guys, it's indoors! So... Start growing stuff! Please, honestly, and now you can just go inside. Area 1's going to be expanded to include the farms. But for now, there's no reason for them to be going outside at all. They can do everything from inside, and that should allow them to start being able to get over any toxic buildup that they've got. Have a look at their health. See, Cat's gonna need a new stomach. Cathra's fine. Minor toxic injury for Cathra. Marrow's got some minor. Elfwine hasn't got anything, so that's actually quite good. I don't care about a hunter. I do care about the food. The tattered apparel. We can't do much about it at the moment. Idle colonists. Okay. So the next thing I think I'm going to tell them to do is to build some doors and some to move some of the beds into proper bedrooms. I'll leave that. It can just be a weird angle for now. That's fine. A weird shape, I mean. So what have we got? Is it all sandstone still? Yeah, so we'll make some sandstone doors on all of the rooms. And put the beds in different places. So I need to just reinstall here. Reinstall you there. And reinstall you there-ish. Cool. So that's a good start on their bedrooms. I ideally would like to give them lights and stuff, but like I said, it's going to be a bit difficult. If I build some... If I let one person go out and construct it, I could build some solar. And we could get some batteries going. Just up next to the geotherm, maybe. And then I could get that whole thing being in... No, it needs to be outdoors at that point. Probably be better then to build it kind of over here or something. Oh, I don't know where to build it. Actually, there might be good. Because I could just build a wall to keep that in. I like that idea. I could put a door in here. At the moment I won't, because I don't need it. I need them to be in their bedrooms, but I'm going to do that eventually. I'll get them to mine out this compacted machinery. Mine that out. Elfwine failed. Okay, that's fine. Oh, we've got a relationship between Cathra and Elfwine. Cool. Oh, no. It's between... Yeah, there's people in the group that are coming that are close. That's pretty cool. Now, let's see if these guys have anything to trade that we need. It would be handy if he came inside. Right, who is not too badly off, sorry, for their health. Now, you've got a bit of toxic. Nia doesn't have any toxic build-up, so Nia can go and trade. That's how we're going to work it. Anyone that doesn't have can be allowed out. Oh, a liver. I need a stomach. I don't need a liver. If you had a stomach, I would have bought one. Straight off. Oh. Got some clothes. Honestly, what I probably need the most is some weapons. So I'm going to spend a bit of money on a couple of guns. A survival rifle and an assault rifle. It's quite a lot of money to spend, but we've got we've got a club apparently somewhere. Oh, it tells me what the trade isn't. That's new for Alpha 15. It tells me what I've got that it isn't willing to trade, which is pretty cool. A normal plasteel spear, 2,000. Maybe not. I'll buy your shoddy guns though. Which you'll throw on the floor. Can Nia haul? Or do you know what? Just equip one then. It's better than nothing. Okay, because I can make her equip it and drop it inside. Which is a bit mean, but... And I can tell her to go and equip this one. That is like the sneaky way to get someone to haul a weapon. Okay, cool. Right, now let's see if Nia is actually good at shooting. Because I want the best people at shooting to have these weapons. 1, 1, 0, 5, 3. Well, Elfwine is going to definitely have one of these. But we're not very good shots. We need to practice, honestly. And unfortunately, we're not going to have a lot to practice on because there's no wildlife. That's something I didn't think about with this either. Is that you're not going to have any shooting practice. So I kind of need to make them like a shooting range. And it needs to kind of be indoors. For shooting at the enemy. So we're going to have to do something clever there. Like maybe like some sort of corridor with a couple of traps down it just to take a bit of damage onto them. And could maybe pop it through here or something. Maybe through where Cathra's room is at the moment. It could be the entrance to it and it could go around. It could be like a trap corridor thing. And people could have like rooms to either side. And they could pop in all the doors. Make the doors out of something quite strong so they can't get through it. Because I've seen scythers just go straight through a door. Like a proper big stone door and they just like boof straight through it. And it's like, really? Really? So let's see how people are at the moment. Neutral. 8 without a table, ugly environment, sick and feeling terrible. Okay. So we need to do a few things to make the environment nicer. Thankfully, these are now growing nicely inside and not getting... Yeah, that's good. We are really, really, really low on... we are really low on those. Okay, so I'm going to plant rice. I think rice is very, very quick to grow. So rice, if you look at it, grows in... Used to tell me 2.45 days. Potatoes grow in 3.09 days. So rice is a little bit quicker. We may still starve. I should have bought food. I might still be able to. Nia, go back before they leave. Any food they have, just buy it. Alright, they didn't have food. Right, that's why I didn't buy any food. Okay. Thank you for that. What? I'm gonna have to kill Cat. You know this. Her toxic build-up's going down, but she's gonna be like so bad. Oh. I know it's gonna have to happen eventually. Maro has a minor break risk. Why? Disturbed sleep. Naked. Ate without a table. Well, I can't do anything about the nakedness until we have a bit of food. So I'm sorry about that. Oh, we should have stripped that guy before we buried him. Can I open his grave and take his clothes? Maybe. Can anyone do that? I can unrestrict you. I might need to unrestrict Nia. Yes. She's been outside a little bit lately, but not too much. Oh, it's a hauling task. Alright then. Elf wine. Do a bit of grave robbing. Do some grave robbing. Elf wine. Oh, right, another one that won't do. Fussy little colonists, they really are. Who can do hauling? Can Maro do hauling? Is Maro okay? Has Maro got toxic build-up? Yes. Cat needs to absolutely not be going outside. Okay, well, do you know what? I won't bother with that. That's fine. You can just be naked and unhappy. So what I can do though, I think we've got some artists around, so we can do an artist bench out of steel or stone or something. And start getting some... Oh, I need wood. I absolutely need wood for that. Ouch. The trees will never grow on this map. This is a forest. So I can never have art. That's terrible. That's another thing. I will probably tweak this. You need wood for a butchering table. And you need wood for... You don't need it for a tailoring bench though. Or a stove or anything like that. Or a research bench. All of that stuff. But for the sculptor's table and the butchering table, you do need it. We're never going to need a butchering table on this map because we are vegetarians. Not by choice, but we are vegetarians, so we'll never need that. It's just a sculpting table. So we won't ever be able to make pretty things for the base. We just have to make it as pretty as we can. Using, by making storerooms and making sure that they're not in unpretty areas, and also by doing things like smoothing the floors out. So that's the next thing we'll do, is we'll smooth the floors out in the bedrooms And the main corridor. I'll move the stockpile back over here so it's not their workroom. Once the beds are moved. And let's move the floor in there as well. They're doing well with their... Well, they're not doing that well with their sewing, actually. Who's meant to be sewing? 3, 2, 5, 1. Okay, that'll do. But yeah, poor cat. I don't know how long she's gonna have, because we all remember Fox. Fox didn't really last very long once he had dementia. It kept having mental breaks and things, and we had to shoot him in the end. So cat may go the same way, but we'll see how long she lasts. I don't know if we can give her a brain transplant. I think that's one of the things you can't do. What a shame. But then we do have 5 people in the base, so even if we lose one, we're still up by 1. And what's this? It's gravel and soil, so we would need to put a flooring in there and in between there. Dementia, low food, minor break risk, elf wine, a heat wave. No, no, I'm not ready. I'm not ready for a heat wave. Okay, time to prepare for the heat wave. We're built into the mountain, which will give us a little bit of protection. With 36 out there, it's 25 in here, so there's a 10-degree difference. But we will need to pop in now. Let's do some mining. Just to get a little sort of corridor way into where we're going to put some, what are they called? Some air conditioning units. Now, hopefully I do have air conditioning already. I think colonies get them straight away. I really hope we do. Yeah, coolers. So we've got coolers. That's fine. Cargo pods! Yay! I bet they're miles away. Wake up? Is that some weird drug? Could sell it, I suppose. But we have to wait until someone's like, who's hauling is untoxic enough to go and get it. That's the rules. Alright, the rice and the potatoes are all being grown. So what we're going to need to put in is a stove. Now we can't have a fueled stove, so the stove is one thing that we will have to connect up to the geotherm. 100%. Starvation! Yay! Right, how far grown are these? 37. We might need to wait about another day or so just to get them up to about 70%, and then we can start early harvesting. So I need a electric stove. Luckily we have plenty of steel for it. But I'm going to need to mine out all of this. In fact, I'll put it in a different place because that's going to be where the air conditioner will go. So I'm just going to cancel it and I'm going to put it around the side. Power. So we need power conduits going up here. This is going to be close. I honestly think we could maybe just have done with, in the scenario, a very small amount more food. Because I find it really difficult to get that done in time. Did I put the stove in? No, I didn't. That was silly of me. Production, stove. Put you there. Ah, you'll reach the cables from there. Nice. I still need to put a wall in though. Okay, so we've got a chunk of spacecraft that's fallen nearby. The stove is in, and that takes 350 watts out of the 400 that we had spare. That is all we can afford to pretty much have until we've got some more electric production. But I'm thinking maybe it would have been better to have done like half as much food. No! No solar flare. Honestly, could we have more bad luck? Cat's in a mental daze now from being starving. Okay, good, good, good. We should be able to make it through this. We just need to survive like one more day. Or 2 more days. Or however long that solar flare and heat wave decides to last, you know? 42 degrees indoors there. 26 there though. Being inside the mountain is really actually protecting quite a lot from the heat wave. The indoors here is 40 degrees, but indoors in the mountain is only sort of 26, 27, which is perfectly tolerable. It's hot, it's warm, but it's not going to cause you to die or anything. Cat's going to be in trouble. But I think they're feeling a little bit better from having the nicer floors. Still a bit stressed out, some of them. Probably from the lack of food. But they're enjoying their horseshoes. Solar flares. Oh, thank goodness that was quick. Hurry up and grow. Grow. Just need you to get to like, a few of you to get to about 70% and then I'll chop you all down. And let's get this making simple meals. Which will immediately get eaten by everyone. And a raid. Oh, there's 3 of them. That's a lot. No, we still don't have a very good setup for raids, unfortunately. A cat might suffer a bit. So who's got the guns? Nia, Marrow, Delphine. Marrow is on edge. Probably the worst person to have a gun right now. But we'll draft him anyway and we'll pop him just by the door. He dropped food! Oh no, he didn't. What is that? Luciferium. A concoction of an advanced Glitterworld mechanite that dramatically improves the body's functioning in all respects. Unfortunately, without the moderating effect of regular doses, every 5 or 6 days the mechanites lose cohesion, causing continuous berserk rages and eventually death. After the first dose, there's no way to get the mechanites out ever. On the herb worlds they call Luciferium, the devil's bargain. Many have been forced to kill friends when no more of the seductive red pills could be found. Forbidden. Cool, they're fleeing. Good, you can undraft and go your own way. There you go. Right, so someone else can have a gun now. I wouldn't give Kath a gun. To Catherine, you get a pistol. They broke the wall a little bit, so Nia's sorting that out. And in the meantime, these are 56% grown. 57. Club there as well. Cool. The minute I get a harvest command, we're going to harvest. Stream break risks. Oh, they're so hungry. I'm so sorry, guys. I wasn't expecting so many people to join the colony so quickly. Just need about another 10% on the growth. For those potatoes. How's the rice doing? 44. Should have done rice first. Come on, we just need a little bit more. Come on. Just sitting watching potatoes grow, I know it's really interesting. They're not even really doing anything right now. I'm going to give them some more mining to do. Increase the base size. Because why not? It's better than having nothing to do. Elfwine, you're not allowed outside. You said you were allowed outside. Okay. Oh, now it's night time. It rests at night time even though I've got the sun lamps on. But they're all sleeping. They're a little bit stressed out. Most of them are neutral except for Marrow and Elfwine. Psychic drone. Oh no. Marrow and Elfwine are going to be in trouble now, so... Come on, just need some daytime. Growing, please. Oh. Had to happen, didn't it? And to think I thought I was giving myself quite an easy start. You can make wooden deadfall traps now. And stone ones. That's so good. You have an improvised turret, which is like a rubbish turret that might fire at you. I like that. That's funny. Right, what are we going to do with you, Elfwine? Marrow, sorry. Probably going to get a few people who are not feeling too bad drafted and get them to melee attack you. Give you a few bruises. And hope that you don't get beaten to death. Although I believe in this version, beating to death is a lot harder because punching... yeah, gives you a bit less. Right. Rescue Marrow. Undraft. You've all just got a few bruises. Thankfully Marrow didn't choose. Now why is that not being... that wasn't a hold open door, so why is that open? Go in and go through. Thank you. You can go on your way now. Hopefully they'll clean up the blood and stuff. Now Marrow hopefully only has some bruises. Yes, that's fine. How much have we got in the way of medicine at the moment? Can't see. 37, that's fine. We only used a few, probably to treat asthma and things like that. And there's some clothes down there. So first come, first serve. For the clothes. The cat doesn't want. Okay, I would say that unowned bed can be Elfwine's bed, so that we've actually got most people in their own bedrooms now. And hopefully someone will clean that up a little bit. It's a smooth floor, which is nice. Really, really nice. But okay. Had our first mental break. So how's this doing? 79% grown. We have a harvest, guys. We have a harvest. Who's our plant cutter? Cat. And Cathra can. Oh, and there's some cloth outside. Some pigskin. Might actually be worth doing a clothing bench at this point. Yes. People are eating. They're not hungry anymore. Psychic drones ended. Okay. Much more happy. Neutral, neutral, neutral. About to break. Neutral. Did anyone feed Marrow? Who's the doctor? No one's fed him. Honestly. We'll do that before we finish. Doctor. Nia is the doctor. Kafka can be a doctor. And so can Cat, but they're not very good ones. Nia's going to be the best person. Is Nia just bruised? Yeah, cool. Nia has malnutrition, but has had some food. Feed Marrow. Even if he just has something, it's better than starvation, which is going to be making a horrible mood. So his mood is starting to improve there quite dramatically now he's had something to eat. And he's had some medicine as well. Cool. Well, we are now at the point where we can start harvesting the rice as well. An escape pod. Oh no. That's annoying, because now I've got to rescue him. Can you do rescuing? Yeah. Let's hope he has legs this time, because last time he didn't have any legs, and then we were stuck with him forever. The last time we rescued someone. No, you don't get our Glitterweld medicine. Get lost. Unless you're going to join the colony, which you normally don't. Cracked femur. Torso. Head. Okay. Treat. Get him out of our colony as soon as we can. Had some failed harvests because we're harvesting a bit early, so I'm going to try not to. But we are getting simple meals now, which is really good. Nia should be able to get some food soon. But this is good. For the amount of people we've got a decent greenhouse there. Now, Price, you're just moving around, being a guest. That's fine. Hopefully you'll go away soon. And not eat all our stuff. So I'll let the rest of it... Oh no, another wanderer. Another female. Okay. I'm gonna run out of female names. I don't have that many girly... who do we have that I can call her after? I don't know. So I'm going to tell you that next episode. I'm going to go have a look through my comments and see if anybody jumps out at me with a nice name. But yes, and I'll try and work out the proper spelling for Catalina's name as well. Although I do feel a bit sorry for Catalina because she's got a bit of a lame duck there. But never mind. Okay, so we are at the end of the episode and I hope you liked it. And if you did, then please leave me a like in the little likey bit below. And if you want to see how we do, I think we're doing okay considering that... You know, we had a really tough start. I think we're doing alright now. So see how we're doing on our toxic map. Right, you straight away get restricted to area 1. I don't want people getting toxic buildup. Even if we have to leave things outside. I really want that to be hauled in so that we can sell it. I don't want them eating it though. If one of them eats it, I've lost the colonist because I'm not going to be able to make more of that stuff. Great if I've got a manufacturing facility or growing whatever it is that I need to grow to make it. Fantastic. If I have 3 pills of it and 3 of my colonists each take one, I am screwed. So I might have to just leave it there. But anyway, I was going to end the episode, wasn't I? So I already said to subscribe and like. So all that remains to be said is to keep being awesome.